This is a takeaway version of the Fresh and Fit podcast titled Influencer Dresses Provocatively and is Madman Objectifier. This is daily knowledge picking the most important for each man things to remember. Topics are taken out of the whole discussion during the conversation, so they might sound strange for people who are not familiar with what is usually discussed on the podcast. Daily Knowledge Channel are not in any way affiliated with the Fresh and Fit podcast. Girls always agree with each other, they do not want to rock the boat and say something that might offend. Women in general are not independent thinkers, they are going to say whatever everyone else is saying. Conflict is not in women's best interest. They don't come as opinioned as they are on the internet, where they are safe. Men are far more willing to say what is on their mind because they can back it up physically 9 out of 10 times. Reality is a sexist. People does not like sexism when it does not benefit them. Every marriage or relationship that has ended is because the women tried to lead and the man either let it happen or couldn't lead himself. Men are physically superior in any way against a woman. A man has to create his value, the woman has to protect her value, she has her value given by default. Women live for attention from men. Whether it is wanted or unwanted, they still want it because it validates their appearance, it validates where they stand in society. Human beings are put on earth to procreate and have offspring. Women chase beauty and youth, men chase resources and status. Women make less money because men work more hours, men work more dangerous jobs, men are more willing to move, men have natural proclivity to create. Men are more interested in things, women are interested in people. Men make more money because they go into jobs and professions that pay more that people don't want to do. Women don't want to do hard manual labor, women don't want to go out in the streets working, women don't want to build society, they want to extract from society. That is because women are biologically wired to be extractors and get their needs met by men. Men are biologically wired to create for women. Women make less because of choice, not because of sexism. Think of a privilege that a man has that the women do not have. Women are sexualizing themselves. Women like to get put in their place. That's why they do the stupid shit that they do. A lot of the times they test their men. Girls will sit there and cause drama just to see how their guy reacts. Women get turned on when men assert dominance. However, when women assert dominance on men, that does not work the other way around. This is why it is unattractive and men don't like women that are disrespectful. If all men are gone instantly, the world will collapse because men create all the jobs that control infrastructure, water, electricity, buildings. Men can survive without women, women cannot survive without men. Women do not have the strength and the capability and the spatial awareness a lot of the times to manipulate the world to put themselves in a position where they can survive. There is a reason why men are deductive problem solvers. Men created fire, men are inventors. Women treat you the best is when they are uncomfortable, and by uncomfortable, is that when you have that ability to attract and retain other women, it puts women on their best behavior for you, because they know they are in competition. Women wear makeup to compete with other women for the best men. A woman that fucks a bunch of guys is disgusting. A man that fucks a bunch of women is inherently attractive because it takes skill to have sex with a lot of women, but it does not take a lot of skill for a woman to have sex with a lot of men. We are very different. You should never cry in front of your girl. Showing vulnerability in front of your girl is not in your best interest as a man. Women need to understand that there are consequences to their actions. A lot of the times female beauty isolates females from their bad decisions in life, and women rarely get accountable for their actions. If my girl goes and fucks another guy, yeah, she makes herself look stupid, but more than likely she is also going to make me stupid. Men understand that their woman represents them, and if she acts and does anything stupid, it makes them both look bad. Men should not be vulnerable with women because women can't handle male problems. Relationships don't work when women lead. When women lead and they are career-driven, it always goes bad. They get resentful of the man gets resentful of the woman. Women look for a man that is superior to them in almost every facet. They want a man that is smarter than them, stronger than them, more competent than them, more confident than them, more life experience than them. Women want guys that on average that are about 10 years older than them, so they want a man that is superior than them in almost all regards. This is why 50-50 in the relationship does not work. Women look for survival value traits and security. Most girls are fake bi. They will say they are, but they are really not. They are doing it to appease a man to some degree or make themselves more attractive. But if I gave a woman a choice to pick one partner, male or a female, 9 times out of 10 times they are going to pick male, because you get way more utility being with a guy. If a woman is with a woman in a long-term relationship, they will have to split bills. Girl will not be able to protect the partner. Most girls don't want that. Most girls can barely deal with each other. Men offer way more utility to women than women offer to each other in a bisexual relationship. Education is not good indicator of intelligence. There is nothing wrong with educated women. The more educated the woman is, the more stuck in her way she tends to be, the more less she tends to concede, submit the type of guy she wants to meet. If a girl makes $100K a year and she has master's degree, typically she wants a man that is at least at that level, and what that does, is that effectively lessens the pool of suitable candidates. As a woman becomes more successful, more doors close. As a man becomes more successful, more doors open. Women that are successful and educated tend to talk about that a lot, and they think that makes them more attractive, because when a man has these same things, that makes him attractive. But what women do not realize is that men don't really care about your education and ability to make money. Men do not care about these things, women care about them. Men value different things than women do. This is why a man can date a girl that works at McDonald's but a girl will not date a man that works there, because we look at different things. So, it is not necessary that men are insecure, it's that men don't care. This is why a woman will not care if a man tells her that they has nice collection of shoes and he dresses nice, and this is how men feel when a woman talks about her education and income. Men's ability to dress does not necessarily help a woman. Same thing when a woman says I'm educated and smart and have a good job. That doesn't necessarily help me as a man. And girls are not cool with sharing their money with guys in general. They might do it after a bit, but a girl must really like you and be in some kind of commitment to you to share money with you. However, men on the other hand will gladly share their money with a woman. Women don't share resources. So, does the fact that a man is better dressed than a woman makes the woman insecure? When we are looking who are we going to pick as men and women, women look to disqualify and men look to qualify. What men are looking into a woman? In shape, feminine, compliance, coachable, submissive, polite, not a hoe. She cannot be a hoe because a man's name is attached to her. Men don't tell women the truth. Men don't really tell them what's going on in the world. Women are incentivized to live in their own reality and say crazy stupid shit like "my truth," when in reality there is no "my truth." There is one truth, the truth is objective. This is why girls are delusional.